it down because it's, when I see it in front of me, it just helps trigger it. And you'll find that one of the things that we talk about is called multi-sensory perception. Let's get into, not just me showing off for you, but let's get into simple things that you can do to help you improve the quality of your life, how to remember stuff, how to make your life a little easier. First of all, let's talk about multi-sensory perception, M.S.P. Now, you've heard of ESP, extrasensory perception. Multi-sensory perception means you use many senses to receive information. For example, finish this expression. In one ear and out the other. But seeing is believing. Well, if you hear information, it will stay in your head only a short period of time. Most of school consists of you sitting and listening to a talk that your teacher is giving you, and the unfortunate fact of life is that very little of it will stay in your head if that is the only sense you are using to receive that information. If, however, you see it besides that, you are now receiving it on another wavelength, on another source of input, and it'll stay in your head that much better still. That's why, if you are ever asked to teach anything, better to have as many visual aids as possible. That's the reason that I give you a handout. That's the reason, by the way, we're going to come back to this in a moment, but that's one of the reasons that you want to take notes. Because now you not only hear the words, you also see them on the paper. Here's another sense, the sense of touch. Literally, taking notes utilizes the body's sense of touch. You need to move your arm and your hand in a certain pattern of lines and swirls, and you're receiving that information. Now you're inputting it on another channel still. That's why if you take notes during this class, even if you never see those notes again, you will remember it better than if you just sit here and just listen to me, because you're inputting on multiple senses. Now, unfortunately, because this is a classroom setting, we cannot use the senses of smell or taste. But if this were cooking class, we could. There are also some times where you can imagine using those senses. All right.